up, YouTube? Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. It's Mother's Day, and I am Miss Tanya, your holistic hair and scalp restoration practitioner of Denver, Colorado. I really think of the world, but just coming on because I miss y'all. And from time to time, y'all know I'm gonna probably get on here and go live because I love to talk and my lives be lit. So I just thought I'd come on this morning, check in and check on everyone in my tribe. If you would like to join my tribe, simply subscribe. That puts you in my tribe. And when I yell tribe, type in tribe. So of course, I'm gonna do something to make the live exciting. So I just thought that I would floss on y'all with my brand new gold clips because I got gold everything now. That's what I wanted to show y'all on this Mother's Day. So also wanted to just wish all the mothers out there in the world happy Mother's Day. If nobody has done so yet, and I just wanted to come on because I got all kind of gold goodies that I wanted to share with y'all today. And of course, this is going to make the live awfully interesting, right? Right, because I got all this gold stuff that I want to show y'all. So get in here, get in here, get in here. More importantly, I'm on here to feature and showcase my new amazing scalp brush. Now, I already know most of you only book with a stylist. Good morning, fluffy tranny. I'm a woman too, and you need a brush. I know. You're like, what? I know nobody's ever taught you about scalp care, but that's what I'm here for today. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know on how to care for your head and not just style it and shampoo and style and cut, because that's what we're all used to. And I'm here to direct us down a new path of scalp care. So you know how like when you go to the dentist and the dentist, does all that deep cleansing and brushing and treatment and all that? Do you go home and stop brushing your teeth? Do you? Because I think some people do. But the real answer is no, right? We go home and we start using our toothbrush, right? Yes, I got gold everything. Don't sleep on me. But we brush every day, right? What's up, y'all? Get in here. Because I am a grandma. That's why I dance with Parth, whatever your name is. Like, I am a grandmother. That's why. Are you a grandmother? Because it takes one to know one. But after you go see your dentist, y'all, do y'all go home and stop brushing your teeth just because you saw the dentist? Or do you start brushing your teeth the day after you've seen the dentist? Huh? Do y'all stop brushing after you see the dentist? Well, guess what? You're supposed to keep exfoliating your scalp after you see your stylist, especially if she just skipped over your scalp and just made you go straight to the bowl. You're supposed to be brushing every single day. But see, I know beauty school didn't teach us jack junk about the scalp because we was all up in the classroom practicing on them mannequins. So of course they didn't say nothing to us about caring for the scalp, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help y'all manage your dandruff, because this is why. We're going to talk about why you got dandruff, why you going bald, why you got hair loss. You need one of these. And just before I forget, these are only $6.99 right now on my link. And this is the antidote to getting your hair fuller, keeping your dandruff to a minimal. Because without this brush, you're going to just be having a Denver snowstorm coming up out your head. And that's not what's up. Because let me tell you something. Once your scalp buildup builds, don't you know that that's a growth blocker? Some people don't understand why they ain't got no edges. That's because you got a whole bunch of scalp buildup in the way because your stylist ain't getting it off. They just ignoring it and taking you straight to the bowl. That's just like going to a dentist and your dentist not flossing your teeth and just cleaning it. Like, you got to do the whole approach. And it's not my fault that your people don't know nothing about the scalp and skipping over your scalp. Shoot. I know I'm doing my part, with getting on here. I sell the brush, so I make it easy for you all to obtain the tool, the essential tool that you need for your scalp so you can scratch and exfoliate your scalp. Because let me tell y'all something, shampoo does not increase your blood flow. And we all know that the increased blood flow is what really gets your hair growing. And another thing, fingers don't do it either. Doing this to your head is just like doing this to your teeth. It's just not enough exfoliation. Now, I know there's a lot of individuals out there that's only using their fingers. That's not my fault. That's your fault that you have not decided to change and do better. I've changed and I'm doing, better because this is like head sex. It feels good. Oh, it feels good. Anybody knows that brushes their head knows that brushing the scalp feels real good. And again, these are only $6.99 in the link below in my description where you can order you one. And yeah, my shipping is I think up to $19.15. So why don't you just go ahead and add a bottle of My Water Beauty Solution, which is the new hydration treatment for your hair and skin. Are y'all still out there moisturizing, thinking that your hair is going to be soft? Ain't nobody told y'all yet that moisturizers don't soften your hair? Didn't y'all know that if you even put boo-boo mixed with charcoal with a spit of mud on your hair when it's wet, it's going to be soft, like duh. But what happens when that stuff dries? Well, what's cool about My Water Beauty Solution is your hair and skin is soft when it's wet, and then it stays soft once it dries. Because we all know that ain't the case with conditioner. And I know most of you ain't ready to admit it, that conditioner is tearing your hair up, making it fall out. Some people wonder, why do I have so much hair loss? Because you're using conditioner. And that's really not why. We really have a tap water problem, and that's really the bigger problem, which is why I've come with My Water Beauty Solution. You see, my product is not another shampoo. It's not another conditioner. It is a hydrator. You see, you want to soften your hair and skin, right? Right. That's what we're all after. But baby, conditioners ain't never going to do that for you because our environment has changed. I'm sure nobody has time to do research with climate. Nobody has time to research the tap water, huh? We moving way too fast. And most of us behind the chair don't care anyway. We just chasing the money. So it's my job to come up on here and help y'all open up your brains and think and do the holistics. And understand how essential it is for you to be exfoliating your scalp. And if you're not exfoliating your scalp, you're suffering hair loss and lack of growth. And you're probably wondering why. You're probably smearing growth serum across your scalp, and you're probably swallowing 50 biotin pills, and you might even be braiding your hair or wigging and weaving it, thinking that that's going to grow your hair. Don't you see that ain't working? Because you got to be like me. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I was losing my hair like crazy last year. It was all in my sink. It was all in my combs. It was all in the bed. And most women ain't trying to admit all this. Most women at home acting like their hair is fine, but you can tell when a woman is struggling because that's who is wearing a wig. That's who got braids. And especially if you're a grown woman and you got braids in your hair, I've now done the research that clearly shows that you're struggling with your own hair, because a woman that ain't struggling with her hair ain't never gonna put a wig on her head or weave it or add clip-ins, tape-ins, anything on their head. You feel me? I thought that women just love braids, and I thought women just knee deep in love with weave, but that's not the case, y'all. I done messed around and done a gang of research studies. I don't know about y'all, but have you done any research? Because if you're anything like me, I didn't even know what research meant, so I sure in the hell didn't know how to do it. So I had to slow down and educate myself and ask people, how do you research? And once I learned how to research, that's how you learn things that you don't currently know. You got to do the research. And once you do the research, you gain so much knowledge. So I can clearly tell there's a lot of stylists ain't did the research because they still using shampoo and conditioner. I can tell a lot of stylists ain't did the research because they live in high humidity talking about they offer hair growth services. I can tell you ain't did the research if you talking about you want your hair to be moist, but you're running after a moisturizer. I can tell you ain't did the research. I can tell you ain't did the research when you're smearing a growth serum across your scalp talking about it's gonna make your hair grow. Ooh, I can tell you ain't did the research. So you see, research not only set me free, but it got me about the confusion ring, and I was actually struggling as a stylist when I refused to do the research because when you don't do the research, you find yourself stuck on this here social media situation, copying, trying to chase somebody else that you don't even know, trying to copy what they're doing, which results in you stumbling and falling yourself because you don't know that individual in order to clear your confusion. And that was me for a long time, everybody. I actually care enough that I had to check myself and admit that I didn't know where moisture was at because I was all up in the beauty supply stores and wasn't not one bottle in there with the word moisture in the ingredient list. So that told me right there, ain't no moisture in none of these products. But only if you care is when you're going to do that type of research. See, when you don't care when you're standing behind the chair, you ain't going to do no research because you don't care about your client's hair. You don't care about what happens when they get up out your chair. You don't care whether they're struggling or not. You don't care whether or not they know how to rap or not. You don't care. You just behind the chair because you just want that money. You don't care if you make them wait 20 to 45 minutes. I'm hearing what's going on out here in this world, and y'all better be lucky that certain clients are booking with you because I would never wait more than 15 minutes for my appointment. I'm hearing 45 minutes? That's so disrespectful. I can't see straight. I'm hearing about you clearly don't care. That's when you know you booking with somebody don't care about you because they're making you wait. That's stupid and that's intentional. And anybody that don't agree or got a problem with it, tell them to call me or pull up because I'm going to tell them making your clients wait is the worst service you can ever offer from behind the chair. Then you also can tell when you booked with somebody that don't care about you because they skipping over your scalp. If they ain't did nothing, they ain't even looked at your scalp to see if you got some buildup, you can definitely tell you booked with somebody that don't care. You also can tell if you booking with somebody that don't care about you or your hair when they using conditioner. The same thing that they was taught to use on a mannequin in beauty school, they're using the same thing still on you. That's when you can tell when they don't care. Another way you can tell they don't care is when they skip over your ends. Ain't did nothing, ain't even talked to you about what the ends look like and educate you about how fast they die out and how often you need to get them snipped if you want to retain your length and get more hair. That's when you know you with somebody that really don't care. Because you see, when you booking with somebody that really cares, they're going to do a consultation with you. Can't nobody just hop in my chair. Oh, no, 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 no. We got to have a conversation because I care so much, not just about you, but I care about me too and my time that I'm going to make sure that you booked with the right person and the right service. So we're going to have a consultation, a whole conversation way before you get to my salon. And I'm going to make you send me a photo of your hair too because a lot of clients out here like to lie about what their hair really is looking like. So I don't trust what people say no more because I'm that experienced, but I care. So I'm going to ask you to send me a photo because I don't want to be wasting your time when you said that something in your hair and you send a picture and your hair is in a bun and you get into my chair and you got 30, you done let down 30 inches. I just told a young lady the other day, don't do that. I told her, don't go book with a stylist and don't prepare her for how much hair you have. I said, because in your photo, you look like you only had about 12 inches. And then you came in here and let 30 inches down from behind your back. That's not fair. Not fair, y'all. So you clients, so many clients, they know what they be doing. They prey on people behind the chair. They be like, let me go find me a punk to book with. Somebody that ain't got no consultation. Somebody that ain't got no cancellation fee. Oh, they gonna book with you because again, some clients are bullies. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch some of them clients because they search for punk stylists that ain't got no structure, ain't got no rules, so they can cancel at the last minute and not have no cancellation fee charged. They can, what else do clients be doing? Who clients be doing them? Oh, trying to color their own hair at home and not tell you about it. Like, and then come in like, oh, my hair is falling out. Like, so you gotta understand, y'all, when you booking with somebody that cares or don't care, because there's a difference out here in the world today. You either booking, so what are y'all booking? Are y'all booking hairstyle appointments or y'all booking hair care appointments? You feel me? Because there is a difference between the two. And clients need to start understanding this. Floss on y'all with my gold clips. Do y'all got any duck bills that's all gold like this? I know you don't. If you want some, just let me know. Ask and you shall receive. You feel me? I'm going to get to these comments though, because I see y'all going off. But let me brush. Ooh. Y'all love all my gold tools? Can I get a shout out? Can y'all like the video for the gold tools? You don't have to like it for me, but at least like it for the gold tools. Sure. Got a gold brush. Got a gold rat tail. I got a gold wide tooth comb. I got gold clips. What's up, Matt? Misty, get on the Happy Mother's Day. I did my greetings at the beginning. I wished everybody a Happy Mother's Day. All the moms out there that's watching me, type in how many kids you got if you're a mother. Because I got a gold toothbrush now, too. Have y'all ever seen the all gold toothbrushes? 10 kids, John. You was a rolling stone. Woo! Forget a hat, huh? Wherever you lay, just your boing boing. You was making a kid. I knew somebody like that. My ex-husband's father, he was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid, forget a hat, he had a kid. He had like 18 of them joints. What's up, y'all? That's what's up. That's what's up, John. How old are you kids? I got a 3-piece. I ain't having no 10. I severed my tubes at the age of 25. I already had a third one coming up out of me and already had 3 different baby daddies. I was off to a very bad start in my beginnings, John. So I decided to tell my gynecologist, just go on and sever. He come talking about tie my tubes. I said, tie? I said, won't they come untied? He said, yeah, about in 10 years. I said, well, what are we going to do that for, Doc? I don't want no more kids. He was like, are you sure? Because you're only 25 years old. I was like, Doc, I already got a 2-piece in the waiting room, and now I'm getting ready to have this 3-piece. I don't need no more. I promise you. So he was like, okay, only because you've already had 3, which are nasty. Because I was goosing at a very young age. Do y'all goose too? I used to goose. Humping was what I did before I started goosing. But once I got to goosing, had my first baby. I got pregnant in the 11th grade. I don't know about y'all, but I like to goose. So I decided to sever my fallopian tubes. So can't no eggs be passing up out of me, so I can goose unlimited now. I know, y'all know you got to protect yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or make sure that you're only goosing once you're boing boing. But I stopped having kids back when I was 25. Shoot. My eldest daughter, she's 33 this year. Then my middle cub, he's 30. And then my baby cub he just didn't turn, but he's 24. I'm 50. And all 3 of my kids is grown. You feel me? But happy Mother's Day to you all. You know what I'm saying? Goosing is when you hunt. You don't know how to goose, child. You got 10 kids and you don't know what goosing is? Huh? Goosing is when you have an intercourse. That's what that means. Thank you, John. It's the water I drink. I stay hydrated. This is something a lot of women ain't up on. They wonder why they're having a hard time getting a man. And 9 0.9999 times out of 10 is because you're dehydrated. You look a little funny because when you're dehydrated, your skin gets all blotchy, your eyes get all crazy looking, your teeth get all funky looking, your hands be looking crazy and blotchy and discolored, your body is all unproportioned. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when a woman is not hydrated, John. Her lips, you can look at a woman, and if she got all them slits in her lip, you know what I'm talking about? She's dehydrated. And if a woman, John, is dehydrated, she's not able to properly process her pineal gland. You see, her clarity is foggy. That's what causes women to do the things that they're doing because they're dehydrated. And this is one of the areas that I offer mentorship on because ain't nobody else talking to you about water, John. Your doctor ain't talking to you about water. Your fitness instructor ain't talking to you about water. Your vegan coach ain't talking to you about no water. Your organic community ain't saying nothing to you about water. So you need me because I'm the only one that really got the knowledge. I know exactly how much water you need. I know what kind of water you need because everybody think all waters is the same and they are not. There's all kind of waters on the earth in today's age. John, don't you know that? Like everybody knows there's seawater and there's swimming pool water and they ain't the same, huh? You drink some seawater, you're gonna get sick. You go drink some chlorine water, you're not going to get sick. But we all know that that's an unhealthy water to be drinking. If it was true, you'd just be going and taking your water bottles to your local swimming pool and filling them up, right? And then y'all got to stop thinking. Use your darn heads and quit being so darn soft out here letting these companies make you think that water is pure. Knock it off. Or that you drinking a healthy water because you choosing to call it alkaline water. Don't y'all know that all water is alkaline? Duh. You clearly don't know water like you think you know water if you're talking about I drink alkaline water. Rainwater is alkaline water. So what kind of water are you really drinking? You feel me? I had to do all this research because all these people out here doing all this confusional foolery is what it's called. So if you click the link down in the description below, not only will you scroll down under featured products, y'all can't buy my gold stuff. I'm gonna probably start selling this stuff in a minute. I gotta finish researching it, but I've researched this, and this brush is only $6.99 in my link below. And then if you see the mentor option, I offer a 30-minute consultation for free just to make sure you ain't gonna waste my time, and also to make sure that I'm gonna be able to really help you when you really need help. And then if I can't help you after the 30 minutes, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm gonna tell you bye. You feel me? But 9 times out of 10, I can help you because in addition to proper hydration, I also coach on living an optimal lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I've learned how to drop my weight. I used to be so chunky. My belly was bigger than my booty. They used to tell me, Tanya, it ain't in your booty, it's in your beauty. But then I looked and was like, well, dang, as long as my stomach is bigger than my booty, it's never going to be in my beauty, right? So I had to get my act all the way together, John. Shoot, I saw that I was headed towards the wrong way when I was in my 30s and decided to make some changes. I'm not going to just keep getting fatter and fatter. Shoot. So I started exercising and I started drinking water and I changed my diet. And now I don't have to see a doctor ever. I don't ever get sick. I get to just walk around every day thanking God, being well. Only because I've done the research. Most of you that have diabetes, you have diabetes because you ain't did no research. Most of you have high blood pressure because you have not done any research. Most of you have a hypothyroid because you ain't did no research. Most of you are dealing with chronic pain in your back, in your elbows, any extremity because you ain't did no research. Those that have caught cancer like myself, you ain't did no research. You clearly don't even know what the word means, and it's got you because you're lacking knowledge. And when you're lacking the knowledge, you're going to stay sick because you're going to keep believing things that are not true, like you need a pill. You know, I have someone in my life right now. She thinks that a pill fixes everything. She takes a pill to pee. She takes a pill to eat. She takes a pill to sleep. She takes a pill. What else does she take a pill for to lose weight? She takes a pill for her diabetes. She takes a pill for her high blood pressure. She takes a pill for her pain. Golly, she got a gang of bottles of pills all scattered all over her room. And it's like, no wonder you're struggling. You refuse to do the work. Pills are for people that are lazy, period. Now, you can say, no, they're not, Tanya. No, they're not. They really help. Okay, whatever. I used to take a gang of pills, and everything I was taking a pill for never went away. I tell everybody, just stop, do the holistics, and just think about it. Those of you out there taking high blood pressure medication, how long you been having to refill them pills? That there tells you it didn't work. But they got us brainwashed to believe, oh, I need this pill. This pill is making me better. No, it's not. It's managing whatever it is you got that you're taking the pill for, because it's not going away, my people. When y'all gonna pay attention to that? Or are y'all just going to keep taking the pills for the rest of your life so you can keep whatever it is you have? Because there's a reason your blood pressure is high. There's a reason your glucose levels is off the Richter scale. There is a reason why your ankles is swelling. There is a reason why you're constipated. There is a reason. There's something you're doing wrong as to why your lower back is killing you. These are not viruses that you catch out the air. These are all an indication that you are not taking proper care of yourself. I see it, and I used to see it only in overweight individuals, but nowadays we got skinny people, stupid, unhealthy as well. So you see, this hydration knowledge doesn't just affect you, but we got mothers out here raising their children to not drink no water, and that's sad. They're going to be just like me when they grow up, because my mother did not raise me to drink water. We only drank Kool-Aid and milk, period. And you shouldn't be drinking no darn milk as a beverage. That's for kids, period. If you are an adult and you're drinking milk, that's what's up. You're probably overweight, because milk is full of growth hormones. That's why they're okay for a baby. You want a baby to grow. But once that baby is grown, you don't want to be drinking no doggone milk. Think about it. What you gonna do? Run up to a cow and suck its titty? Because that's what you're doing, basically, when you choose to go and buy some white stuff in the store that they've added sugar to. I bet y'all didn't know that they add sugar to milk, and we wonder why it's so unhealthy. And if you don't believe me, do the research. Stop just running around blindfolded and start educating yourself through your own eyes so you understand it for yourself. Come on, y'all. Stop living this life the way you are living it and start checking yourself and admitting, I don't know what a calorie is. I don't know what a nutrient is. You don't know how often I talk to women and they just be talking, and then they use so much in the wrong context that I can tell they don't know what they're talking about. So every now and again, I just have to advise the woman, like, what'd you just say? And then I ask, do you know what that means? Now I get silence. And it's like, hey, don't use words that you don't know the meaning of because you sound stupid because you use them in the wrong context. Make sure that you're looking up these words, because this is the biggest problem that we have amongst us women, is talking about stuff that you don't even know nothing about. So I encourage all of you, if you want to learn more, and I mean, it ain't a whole bunch of brown-skinned women out here offering to mentor you on your lifestyle and on hydration. There might be somebody trying to mentor you on business, which I do as well. There might be somebody out there trying to mentor you on a healthy lifestyle, which I do. But ain't nobody out here trying to mentor you on drinking water. Again, your own doctor Sadie didn't even talk about drinking water. So everybody seems like they're afraid of it, but I'm not, because it saved my life. I had stage 2 cancer. Yes, it came back, and I can break all this down as to what cancer means, how you get it, how to get rid of it. Everybody don't have to go. Going to get chemo is the worst form of treatment. The worst form of treatment, because the problem you see with treatment is that means you're adding to your body. We need to slow down and do the research. The word treatment does not mean to remove from. And when you end up with cancer, you clearly got too much in you, because cancer is another word for chemicals. And anybody that does not understand this, I feel sorry for you because you're probably extremely unhealthy as it is. And because of that, you need me to get into that brain and just talk to you. You feel me? When I mentor you, it's conversations like this, but I'm able to cater to you instead of when I'm on this here social media, because these comments sometimes they distract me, you feel me? And I'm usually having a good time and I'm not all that professional when I'm on my lives, you feel me? But when I mentor you, oh, it's all the way serious because we ain't got no time to be wasting. So I do a 30-minute consultation to find out. I ask you questions like, what are you struggling with the most right now in your life? Because that's where we need to start. You know what I'm saying? And then I take notes every time we talk. I give you gems. I give you solutions. I give you resources. I give you knowledge. Yo, we got moms that ain't even trying to talk to us about drinking water. And I already know that this is facts, especially people of color. Now, my white people, my Caucasians, oh, they got the water knowledge, but you see, that's the difference between them and a lot of brown skin individuals is they have the knowledge. We're the ones lacking. So that's why they're so quiet because they stand around kind of watching us and they be like, they so stupid. They believe that a cosmetic is natural. They so stupid. They think that an oil or a serum grows hair. They be like, they so stupid. They be like, they think conditioner softens hair. They be like, they so stupid. You know what I'm saying? I've been around people that have actually talked like that. I've had other Caucasians ask me, Tanya, why do black people put oil in their hair when they excrete one? I was like, what'd you say? She was like, why do black people add so much oil to their hair when they already excrete one? And at the time, I didn't know we excreted an oil. So I was like, what did you say? Say it again. You know what I'm saying? She said it again. I said, we excrete an oil? And she was like, yeah. So we both looked it up and I was shooketh because you see, only those that argue are the ones that are knowledgeable and that don't know shit. Those that are knowledgeable and have the education, they don't be out here arguing. I don't argue with nobody no more. Because see, when you realize somebody don't know what they're talking about, you let them talk, huh? Because you're like, they stupid. They think they know what they're talking about. So you just shut down. That's what I have to do now when I'm talking to these stylists. I'll just shut down because I'm going to let you keep thinking that you need a conditioner to soften your hair. That's not how you put moisture into your hair. You can keep thinking that you can hydrate your skin with oil. There's no hydrogen in oil, my love. You feel me? So I'm going to keep letting everybody talk. Protein does not minimize hair loss. I'm hearing that this is a new thing out here in these streets because stylists don't know what else to say. So they're like, oh, okay, you need hair loss. They're like, oh God, here comes that problem. So now everybody I hear is telling not everybody, most stylists are telling clients they need a protein treatment. Do y'all even know what protein is? I was just having this conversation with somebody yesterday. I thought protein was a meat. No, am I wrong? No. What is protein? Because now my industry is trying to call conditioner protein, and there's a lot of individuals that are actually believing it. I thought protein was blood, a meat. Can y'all tell me what protein is? But, so more importantly, I'm here. I'm doing my part. I'm already mentoring individuals because here's the thing, strong individuals that have already come forward because I already know y'all scared to level up. You scared to get more. You scared to learn. You scared to clear your own confusion. And yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know there were so many punks in the world today. We grown scared to obtain the facts. You scared of your own honesty. That's a shame because that's exactly what we are dealing with now in today's society. Grown people scared of the truth, would rather be lied to. Scared of your own honesty, would rather tell a lie than be honest. That's crazy. But this is the world we're living in. You know what I'm saying? I say to other people all the time, I wish I could talk to Madam C.J. Walker because not only have I copied Madam C.J. Walker by coming with my own products, I have more than one. I have my holistic body cream as well. Not only have I created a training program, just like the madam did, I don't know if y'all know the story, but the madam CJ Walker, she had all her homegirls come into her place of business, and she was teaching them how to Marcel wave Navy individuals that was coming into Missouri, because that's where the Madam CJ, I think that's where the Madam CJ Walker lived. Nowadays, I wish I could talk to the madam, because I would be like, Madam CJ Walker, these females of today ain't nothing like the women back in your day. These women are catty, they're competitive, they don't want to support, they don't want to learn nothing new, they think they know everything. And look at all these products that they're using. They're using edge controls, Madam CJ Walker. They putting glue. They're gluing wigs, Madam. Madam CJ Walker would have a flippin' fit if she was alive and saw what women were doing with their hair today. I would tell on all of them. And I would be like, they don't want to learn nothing, Madam. Most women think they know everything. So they sitting back, roasting in their beauty school knowledge and training, and refuse to learn anything different. They'll go run to trichology school, but won't run to me to learn how to trim instead of chop, learn how to Marcel iron instead of flat iron, learn how to use a hydrator instead of a moisturizer. You feel me? They're just gonna wallow in their struggles. Madam CJ would be very disappointed in a lot of you if she knew how y'all was acting in today's age. But I have to always now pay attention. Dad said, Tanya, quit worrying about the naysayers. He said, just worry about the ones coming to you, because those are the ones trailblazing. Those are the ones that's going to level up, and that's facts. Not everybody wants to be great. If that was the case, we'd have a gang of great people, right? But I'm looking around, and not everybody wants to level up. Most individuals are too lazy to level up and scared to admit it. Like my mom. My mom is lazy. She admits it all the time. That's all she do is talk about her being lazy. Tanya, I was being lazy the other day, sitting in the car. Tanya, I think I was lazy. Tanya, I don't know what's wrong with me. I was being lazy the other day. I respect my mother because at least she embraces it. There's so many women around here, you can tell they're lazy and they refuse to admit it, acting like they on top of their game when you can tell that you're not. All right, y'all, it's that time. I'm about to review these comments and see what y'all got to say, because I see y'all going off with your thumbs. Y'all got thumbs looking like y'all playing a Xbox or a Nintendo, because I know y'all's thumbs be going, huh? Let me go to the top. Good morning and happy Mother's Day once again. Thank you for joining my live. If y'all don't know already, my name is Tanya Mason. I'm this crazy brown-skinned chick that done learned all this knowledge. I'm a holistic woman now because I'm appointed and anointed to not just make hair healthy without using conditioner or relaxer or protein or keratin. And go to my link. You can't book hair color with me. You can't book braids with me. I think I'm the only woman of color that ain't got braids on her menu that stands behind the chair. You can't book no extensions with me. I'm a hair care provider. I'm a practitioner. I ain't no stylist. You got to go to see a stylist to get all that stuff done. You want some twists and some locks? Y'all got to go book with a stylist. And don't you know how hard that hits with a grown-ass woman like me? They be like, wait, what did you say? I said I'm not a stylist. They be like, well, what? They don't be like, well, bye. They be like, well, what are you? I am a holistic hair and scalp restoration practitioner. They be like, how do I book? Because 99% of all women right now are looking for hair care services. They ain't looking for another hairstyle. I promise you, hairstyles are kind of pissing us off because we're realizing that ain't nobody really caring for my hair. And some are noticing that my hair is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And that's not the game for most of us. Most of us know that if I'm booking with somebody, my hair better be better and it better be getting longer. And if it's getting shorter, I better have signed up for a haircut, not a hair trim. There's a lot of individuals getting shorter that are going into the salons asking for a trim, but I think they're getting this much taken off. That is a haircut. because my trims don't make nobody shorter. I shake new clients when I give them that before and after, because I tell mine, don't ever let nobody else say they know how to trim your ends unless they show you proof, because anybody that knows how to do anything has taken pictures of what they do, right? Right. So if they come with that, oh, I don't have a photo, zip it, then you don't book with that individual. You get up and you leave. That is an option. Some clients think that once you get in the chair, what you contracted and you got to stay stuck. No, you can get up and leave. Say, hey, this ain't going the way I thought it was going to go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think you got to stay stuck in the chair. No, no, no. I done left the salon right in the middle of the service. He thought he could double book me. Whew, and I was in Atlanta. I didn't know y'all still double booking. That is the worst service you can offer any client. That's a great way to run her on off. Great way. All right, let me slow down. Holy Ghost, you know what goosing means. That's what's up. What's up, peace? So stupid. Is it real gold? No, dumb. No, I doubt it, but it looks like it should. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. It seems you're not live and played previous live. Oh, whatever. I drink the water from women. Ooh, Anthony Lee, you in here being nasty. Okay, give him some advice and quit the extra ego. Oh, no, 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 no. I do got ego. What you mean? I don't, it's not ego. It's called appointed and anointed. It's a difference. I mean, you can use whatever words you want to use, but some people don't like my energy because it's so bright. Some people don't like me because I'm so smart. That's not my fault. That's your fault. You the one bothered, not me, because I'm over here having fun, making $10,000 a month now. I make well over the amount of money I need. I got a gang of clients booking with me. I only offer 2 services now, and I'm averaging $10,000 a month. I don't have to offer extensions. I don't have to offer locks. I ain't doing no braiding. You ain't sitting with me for no 8 to 12 hours for no $200 to $300. No, no, no. No, I make that on one client now. So it's not an ego. I don't want to trip nobody up or bother nobody, but don't let my light bother you. You feel me? And if you like it, because clearly you do, or you wouldn't have been speaking on it, you can be like me. My God, some of y'all got to understand, copying somebody is not a bad thing. We be all in our feelings. I ain't copying her. I ain't about to do what she doing. I don't see why not. Shoot. The only way you shouldn't copy me is if you already making 10,000 or more from behind the chair. The only way you shouldn't copy me is if you already got at least 20 standings on your books each week, like I do. Then you shouldn't copy me because you straight. But if you struggling and you need more money and you need more clients, get out your feelings. Quit being sensitive and come get this knowledge. Book the link, let's talk, and let me see if I can help you, just like I'm helping everybody else. Because if you don't come for this help, you're going to stay stuck in your struggle. You're going to stay struggling. You're going to stay not having enough money. You're going to keep being broke. You're going to keep having to sell your soul for a client. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to keep posting. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand, like I said, not everybody wants to be great. Some are just good. I'm good. I'm good. That's what's up. I want to be great. I want to be the best. I want more. You feel me? It's a mindset that y'all got to adopt if you want more. You know what I'm saying? Put on golden eyeshadow too next time. She really loves herself. Exactly. Am I supposed to hate myself? Some people like that. And then you got the name Peace and you talking like that. Yeah, I love myself. Don't you love you? Everybody on here should love themselves. Like, sound like my mom. I used to get in trouble for loving, for doing self-care, for being selfish. She used to tell me, you're being ungrateful. You're being greedy. We're supposed to take care of ourselves. We're supposed to be selfish. And any woman out here that thinks we're not, you got issues and you're probably dehydrated. And I highly recommend that you book a 30-minute consultation so we can talk about it. You're drinking purified water, period. That's what makes... Did y'all hear that? Folks is doing stuff early in the morning. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Let me get to these comments. Anthony Lee, I like you. Ooh, Holy, you taking allergy pills because you're dehydrated. And if you're going to take an allergy pill, go to the counter and get you a Claritin D and quit wasting your money with all that weak stuff over the counter. Go to the counter, ask them for Claritin D. You got to show your ID, get the 24-hour one, and that'll take all that out the nose. But I'm going to tell you why you waking up snorting and snotting like that, because you dehydrated. Just think about it, y'all. None of you are all drinking enough water. Like, it's half your body weight in ounces. It ain't 8-ounce glasses of water. No, 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 no. They came up with that formula before obesity set into the United States. Back in 1972, when the FDA enacted, nobody was fat. There was no obesity in the 70s. Everybody had their shit together. Then the FDA enacted, which was the time that they started approving all of these chemicals to be placed into all of our good food that used to be good. They started approving carcinogen chemicals to be placed in the foods. This is when people started getting fat, because this was never a thing prior to 70s. That's what the research proves. You ain't got to believe me. But then this is when this misleading formula of hydration was created, which was, you need to drink 8-ounce glasses of water every day. Well, the problem with that, everybody 120 pounds, because it's half your body weight. So for instance, if you weigh 300 pounds, you need 150 ounces. If you weigh 500 pounds, you need 250 ounces. If you weigh 100 pounds, you need 50 ounces. Listen, this formula, I didn't make this stuff up, y'all. Y'all just the ones lacking the knowledge, that's all. And I'm here to help you obtain this important, crucial knowledge to help you live better. I'm gonna say this now. Food is secondary. And if you ain't drinking enough water, that food's gonna make you fat. Facts. Because you need to drink in order to flush it out. Food don't just come out on its own. It'll get stuck. And that's how we get fat, because you're not flushing the foods that you're eating and the dehydrating liquids that you're drinking. Like milk ain't hydrating, beer is not hydrating, wine ain't hydrating, tea is not hydrating, because you're making all that stuff with tap water. And there's a gang of chemicals in tap water. Some people don't understand what purified water means. Purified water does not mean it's clean, y'all. Get your brains out of the gutters and dive deep with me. Start learning pH, learn chemistry, and learn these waters so y'all can stop having all these fatigues. You shouldn't be having headaches every day. You shouldn't wake up with a stomach ache every day. You should be able to poop without pushing it. And there's a lot of y'all that are not pooping every day. And I know these things because I've done the research. Some of y'all sitting there like, how in the hell does she know I ain't pooping every day? And how in the hell is she knowing that I got a headache every day? Because I've done the research, y'all. You're going to know it too once you choose to do the research. It's not my fault you don't want to do the research. That's not my fault. That's your fault. Ain't it? Shoot, let me get to these. So, tea is fantastic. Yeah, it is, especially if you're dehydrated, because I don't drink tea. And what type of water? See, I got so much knowledge, you can't say a lot of stuff to me no more. You can only talk like that when you're around unknowledgeable people. But when you're around someone knowledgeable, you can't do a lot of misspeaking, because they're going to catch it and they're going to redirect your mindset. So I would say, what type of water are you making your tea with? Are you going to the sink in your kitchen? Don't y'all know there's boo-boo in purified water? There's particles of boo-boo. There's particles of women's period juice in your tap water, which is purified water. Ew. I don't even brush my teeth with tap water. I use my water because this is a much cleaner water. Ain't nothing floating in my water like in your tap water. That's disgusting. Some people wonder why their breath's still funky after they brush their teeth with all that darn chemicals in that tube called toothpaste. It's because you rinsed with boo-boo water. So of course your breath is gonna still stink. That's disgusting. Ew, that's nasty. And we gotta stop. You should be rinsing your mouth with my water beauty solution. If you don't care about your hair, fine. Order my product for your teeth then, for your mouth, because that's what I'll do. You may not care about your teeth or your hair. Use my water for your face, because you steady putting boo-boo water on your face mixed with soap, we clearly are not doing the research. Because once I did the research, I was like, well, damn, there's like 4 carcinogen liquid chemicals in the tap water, the purified water. Then the soap's got another 22 chemicals listed in the ingredients. God damn, we up to almost 30 chemicals that we're putting on our bodies. But everybody thinks that we're so natural, huh? Man, man, y'all got to slow down. Y'all think y'all know everything, but you don't. This is why you need to hire me as your mentor so I can help increase your knowledge bank. And I can't do it on here because I be on here having fun. Just trying to inspire y'all, you feel me? But if you want to keep living your life dehydrated and drinking tea and wine and beer, you feel me? And purified water and spring water out these stores, that's on you. True. You can do whatever you want to do. Ain't nobody gonna come and take you to jail. You can do what you want to your hair if you don't want it to grow, and you fine with watching it all come out in the shower and in your combs. That's what's up. Ain't nobody gonna come and write you a self-care citation like you're not taking proper care of yourself. Don't nobody care. It's up to you to care about yourself. We are adults. And if you don't want to care about yourself, say that. I don't care. I want us to get comfortable saying that. I don't care about myself. I don't care about myself. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about myself. Everybody should just get used to saying it. I like lies. I like lies. I don't want to learn nothing new, nothing new. Hey, I don't want to learn nothing new, nothing new. I want to keep doing the same thing every year. I want to keep doing the same thing every year. I don't want to elevate. I just want to stay the same. I don't want to elevate. I just want to stay the same. That's what's up. That ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me. Ooh, I don't know if y'all know. Some of y'all don't know, but my hair was short. Just in November, my stuff was like way up to here. I don't know if some of y'all remember that. But now I got the kickback. I got the kickback. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, this right here, this part right here, I ain't never been there. I can't reach it yet, but it's coming. My hair is finally growing. I even have clients, they're coming in like, Miss Tanya, what are you doing? Every day, all day, I'm constantly increasing my blood flow, constantly exfoliating my surface so that my sweat is not collecting. Because a lot of people are really confused about their own bodies. They don't think that they sweat in their heads when everybody sweats, especially in their heads. And so they're not, now y'all ain't exfoliating. Your stylist ain't got y'all doing no scalp care. I know. That's because stylists don't know nothing about no scalp care. You got to book with a practitioner if you want some scalp care. Ooh, here's some ASMR for you. YouTubers are weird. They like stuff like this. Ooh, and look at the volume. This is a volumizing brush too. And then it don't tangle. Look, brush right through. No shedding in the brush. No hair loss whatsoever. Y'all better get y'all one of these. You ain't got to buy it from me. Get your butt on Temu, Amazon, whatever you want to do and go searching. Or you can just go down to my link and order you one. This is like a toothbrush. Now, I know a lot of people don't brush their teeth every day. I know some people done admitted to me they don't bathe every day. We living in a different world, you know what I'm saying? But you want some new hair growth? You got to exfoliate. And your fingers don't increase blood flow. Shampoo don't increase blood flow. Everybody trying to convince me that they can create scalp care with shampoo. Like, girl, get out of here. Whew. Let me get to these comments. Let me get to them. Hold on. Happy Mother's Day, mothers. Niagara Falls water smells is like, Louise, what you say? Holy said, yesterday I mowed my yard and my allergies started acting up by the afternoon. I took my Benadryl and it was night. I just woke up. I feel great. Girl, you fooling yourself. You got to pop pills? Like you stuck in that mindset of depending on a pill to make you feel better. And that's not a good mindset, holy to have, Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost, you taking pills? Like I don't take no pills. All you got to do is drink half your body weight every day. And the reason you started acting up when you was out in that yard, because you woke up and didn't drink no water. You started forcing your body to function without any water, good water, because most people are drinking water, duh, but you're not drinking half your body weight. If you're not drinking half your body weight, you still dehydrated. And that hits hard. You know, it's like a cup. And it's almost like you got to understand you can't let that cup deplete. And there's so many different things that that allows your water to deplete. Sweating, peeing makes your water deplete. If you've puked, if you've had diarrhea, you've depleted your water. So every time you go pee, you're supposed to rehydrate. But if you don't have a hydration mentor like myself, of course you don't know this stuff. And you're going to keep going through your life swallowing these pills. And I'm going to make you, Holy Ghost, look at the ingredient list so you understand what makes up Benadryl. It's a gang of chemicals that you're putting into your body that equals cancer. Not sure how old you are, but even if you do feel great, why would you keep swallowing a pill? Now, understand, I know it's hard to hear because we all think we're doing such greatness, right? And we don't do nothing we think is wrong. But a part to elevating and a part to growth is understanding and identifying what you are doing that is wrong. And more so, having a holistic practitioner in your life to provide you with alternative solutions. Because your primary doctor ain't talking to you about water. They want you to be dehydrated. They don't want you to learn water knowledge. That's why they don't talk to you about water. Think about it. Ain't none of your doctors or practitioners said nothing to you about your water intake. Why is that? Where are you going to go? Everybody type in, where do you go for your water knowledge? Because it ain't your doctor. It's not your dentist. They ain't talking about it. It's not your whole your fitness instructor. It's not your trainer. Who you got in your life to talk to you about water? Your mama. Your mama ain't talking to you about you drinking water. We all know this. You need Miss Tanya in your life to educate you about how to live well. That's what I'm going to help you with. Like, you may not care about hair. You may not want your hair to be this healthy, this soft, this manageable. And I don't have a relaxer. I don't use no keratin, no protein, no none of that. All I use is shampoo. And I woke up like this. I didn't even wrap my hair last night. I don't care what none of y'all say. My hair is healthier than it's ever been, and I ain't never going back. I'm never going to put conditioner back in my hair. I'm never going to smear a growth serum across my scalp. I ain't never braid my hair and putting some fake braid hair up in mine. Not me. So if that just made you feel away and I offended you, then we clearly are nothing alike, and you should exit stage now. You feel me? Because I'm for those that are just like me, that ain't never going to weave, that ain't never braiding. Me and my clients, we ain't never going for no protein treatment or a keratin treatment or a relaxer. We don't do that. We're different. And we are of the upcoming generation of mindsets that's sick of all that other stuff. And we're ready for something new. We're ready to be cared for. We're ready to have a consultation. We're ready for somebody to ask us how often we wash our hair. How often do you go see a professional? How often do you wrap your hair? Do you know how to wrap your hair? How often do you get a haircut? Clients are ready to be cared for. Clients are sick of being styled. Now, some stylists may say, is that why I ain't getting as many bookings as I used to. Yeah, clients are talking. And what they're saying is, girl, I just went in yesterday and got a silk press from my hairstylist, and she charged me $140, but I had to get up the next day and put a flat iron to it. That's a waste of money. And this is something stylists, I don't think, care about what's happening, but it does matter to clients. They're sick of being marketed. You don't think, and here's another thing I don't think stylists understand. Just because an individual is booking with you does not mean they're stupid about their hair. They just might got some coins in their pocket and might be bougie like me and just want to pay somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You do this work for me because you really are like a slave when you're behind the chair. They done tried to transition this stuff into you thinking you a boss. No, you're not. Not if you hair Karen, you're not. You a slave. You a human service provider is what you are. You know. You know. Y'all see, I can just go. I can go and go and go. Navia, happy Mother's Day, baby. Louise, chlorine is in you. It's in purified water. Oh, look at all the happy Mother Day greetings. Happy Mother's Day. What's up, y'all? All right. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb women out there. It is true, Tom. Greetings, everyone. Deep sea fishing. Deep sea fishing with bass on how to cook oxtail. Ew. That's disgusting. I'm not, I ain't eating no ox's tails. That's disgusting. I mean, when you think about it, I'll make everything make sense. I'll tell you why you shouldn't be eating no eggs. That's disgusting. And I never thought about it because you don't have knowledge by yourself. You have to expose yourself around other individuals that have different knowledge than you do to expose you to different perspectives than what you're able to come up with on your own. And when they broke down, I used to eat eggs all the time, y'all, but think about it. When you crack an egg and you fry it, that's like us having an abortion and you done took that juice and put it in the skillet and fried it. It's the same analogy of a chicken. That is the baby juice that was going to turn into a bird. And then we're adding butter to it and then frying it. That is disgusting. Here's another thing I never thought about that might disgust y'all. Do y'all not see how beef bleeds? I mean, I got people trying to talk about being disgusted about a little bit of blood on a scalp when I'm detoxing, but you eating a whole steak. Ew, that bled the whole time it cooked. And you just cook the blood and and that means you're ingesting the DNA from that animal. All the emotions and everything is going inside of you. Some of the most crankiest people eat red meat. Facts. Some of the meanest individuals in the world that just walk around all day like this, like, they eating a lot of red meat. They got that DNA in them. And see, our bodies don't process blood. We're not peeing out blood. That stays in your body. See, we got to start doing the research and we have to start understanding the results of our own choices because ain't nobody out here making you eat red meat that bleeds. Even chicken, bleeds when it's cooking. Lick some dead chicken. Like if you seen a chicken on the side of the road, you gonna lick it? If you seen a dead cow, you gonna go cook it? The heck are we doing? Ooh, Lord have mercy on my soul. But deep sea fishing, I want to go fishing with you. I'm thinking about going tonight. I was thinking about going fishing. I think I am gonna go. I want to try to go catch me some crappie. And I found this pond. I heard about this pond up north behind Sam's Club. I'm about to go try it tonight and see if I can catch me some crappies because I love bass. Love it. And I'm a fisherwoman and I don't just fish, I catch. There's a difference. Alrighty, moving on, moving on. I love my brown skin. Me too. Happy Mother's Day, Navia. Deep skin fishing, God bless. Any advice on how to cook oxtail? That's disgusting. What tea is best to drink? I don't drink tea. Don't be drinking tea. Drink some water. Keep the other stuff out the tea. There's so many people that try to justify drinking tea. Okay, just drink water. Just drink some water and make sure it's artesian. Ain't nobody asked me what type of water should you be drinking, since we shouldn't be drinking tap water, which is purified water. That's another name for tap water. Artesian. Artesian water is the best water. It's above spring. Everybody thinks spring water is all that great. It ain't no more. And I tell a lot of people, what do you think that the water bottling company took some empty bottles to a spring up in the mountains and what, held them under the water and then waited for the bottles to fill up and then put the caps on and then what, took it to the store so you can buy it? No, it's all tap water. And the only individuals that don't believe me are those that ain't did the research. And you're going to forever keep being uncomfortable with fatigues, is what it's called. A headache is not an illness. A headache is a fatigue. Constipation is not an illness. Constipation is a fatigue. And these are things that make you uncomfortable and disrupt how you live and be having you feeling away. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have any issues, you know what I'm saying, if you just drink half your body weight of artesian water. And if you're here in Colorado with me, I'm gonna teach you how to go fetch it. Obtain the rights to the water and everything. These are a part of the gems that you obtain when you decide to hire me as your hydration coach. And most individuals are just doing it through the chair. Because once you book with me, every time I see you, I'm gonna provide you with holistic mentoring. And they know this. They're like, oh my God, Tanya, every time I come see you, I'm learning something new. And I tell them all the time, that's what a practitioner does. A practitioner educates you. A stylist does not want to educate you, because stylists, you see, they want you to be 100% dependent on them. They don't want you knowing nothing. So they ain't going to tell you nothing. They ain't going to tell you nothing. I'm not her. I'm going to tell y'all everything y'all need to know. I'm going to get off of here because it's Mother's Day and my world is waking up. My baby's going to come see me. So I pray that you all learned something or I connected with you. If I haven't, it's all right. But if I have, make sure you subscribe. Like the video, and if you nasty, share the video. You remember how Janet Jackson used to say, my name is Janet. My first name ain't baby, it's Janet. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Let me know. You feel me? Let me know. If you need more information, you want to hire me as your mentor, I'm like Tupac. I ain't hard to find. All you got to do is Google me. But I hope and pray that all the mothers today, as well as men, I know there's a lot of men in the world that have decided to raise their children. Hats off to you. I'm in love with you because there's not many men out here. There's some men don't even fool with their daughters, and that's crazy. That is so unfortunate and crazy. But shout out to the men out there that no matter how you feel about the woman or the mother, you still rock with your daughter. That's what's up, because my dad never left me alone just because he couldn't stand my mama. He didn't let that trickle down to me. So thanks, y'all, for joining me. Oh, let me get to the comments. Thank you, Packy. Thank you for what you know. It's my pleasure, Sharon. I haven't been to a barbershop since COVID. I cut my own hair now and beard. Just make sure that you're detoxing, Holy Ghost. Make sure that you're exfoliating your scalp, or else you're going to end up getting blotchy areas and you're going to struggle in certain spots with growth. Of course, it's never the whole head, but you're going to get blotchy, and you don't want your growth getting blotchy. And if your growth done got blotchy, we need to talk. Go ahead and head to the link and get you an exfoliator scalp brush so you can increase your blood flow, because shampoo and fingers don't increase the blood flow, y'all. You know this. I want to get my license. I'm tired of welding. License for what? You want to do hair? Let's keep that welding license, baby. Let me just help you promote your business. I got mad business skills. I've been running my business for 15 years now. So I definitely know what I'm doing in that area too. So I would say don't switch up. Sure. Let's just maximize and capitalize on what you got. Let's get you a Google listing. Let's get you some email campaigning going on. You know what I'm saying? And let's build. I know how to do any business and get it up off of the ground. That's what I do. So if you need help with your businesses, let me know, especially if you stand behind a chair. There's so many things I could share with you that I know you're not doing right now that made a difference with me. If it made a difference with me, it's gonna make a difference with you. All right, I'm almost done. 7 crows. Protein is a vital, oh Lord, here we go, is a vital macronutrient. What is a nutrient? And then you don't put the word macro. You sound like a doctor. Look, 7 crows sound just like a doctor. Protein is a vital macronutrient. Bet you can't even tell me what a nutrient is. That's a building block for the body's bones, muscles, skin, cartilage, and blood. It's also necessary for nearly all physiological functions. You sound just like a doctor. And now I would ask you, what is protein? Is it blood? Is protein meats? Is proteins a nut? Is protein conditioner? What is protein? 7 crows. I would love to talk to you because you're a little misled to believe that protein is essential. I believe protein is water, damn it. When you read and you really look at the information that they're speaking about, it's something that takes up a large portion of the human body. Everybody knows 92% of our body is made up of water. So protein, I don't think is a meat. Protein in my life is water. And if you want to keep going through life believing that you need a dead animal, that's on you. Remember, you can do what you want to do. Ain't nobody gonna come take you to jail for tearing up your body and putting dead animal meats in your body. Don't nobody care like that. That's a part of being an adult. Don't nobody care about you but yourself. That's the biggest problem adults have in this world today, is that it's up to you to make your life better. Ain't nobody gonna come along and do it for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that yourself. Nobody's gonna do it for you. Mark Francis, can I ask you something? Not to be rude or anything, but I don't know what that's, but I don't know. That's why I'm asking you, are you a man or a woman? Well, I am a woman, but I'm an alpha female because I act like a man. You feel me? I'm like a shark. And a lot of females don't like it. A lot of men don't like it because I'm just as dominant and I'm just as strong as most men. Look, I know a lot of men don't even know how to change the oil in their car, don't even know where the oil dipstick is at. I seen a man go grab the transmission dipstick talking about he about to check his oil like pimping. Hold up. That ain't your oil dipstick, pimping. It's yellow. That tells you it's the tranny dipstick. You feel me? So I've been told, I love that question, Mark. I've been told before, Tanya, you act like a man. That makes me proud, Mark. That don't hurt my feelings. I was raised by my father. Duh. And he's a veteran. So I knew how to change the oil in my car by the time I was 16. I know how to change the tire on my car, but I pull up on my sons and teach them how to change their tires. So I get it. I'm not all soft like most women. Nah, I'm a woman. I'm not a lady. There is a difference, you feel me? And like I said, a lot of women don't like it because they want me to be soft and submissive like they are. And no. I'm a shark out here in this sea. You feel me? I swim alone. I'm hella powerful. I feed myself. I hunt by myself. I make this money by myself. You feel me? I'm independent. I don't think I need a man. So yeah. I'm an alpha female. We're very different. We're not like the normal females of the world. We're very independent, very dominant, very powerful. extremely independent. We get our own money. You feel me? We're not dependent, stuck waiting on no man to tell us when we can get our hair done. We ain't stuck waiting on no man waiting to buy us some jewelry. I buy my own gold. You feel me? And buy more of it. Because if you're sitting waiting on a man to buy all your stuff, you gonna be sitting for a long time. Why not go on and get it for yourself now instead of waiting on a man to do it for you? Right? All right, Mark. So you see, they call me an alpha female because I'm an Aquarius. Straight up. I was born February 3rd. I'm half man, half fish. That's why my product is water. I be in these waters, you feel me? But I'm appointed and anointed too. That's why all of this kind of flows together like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the chosen ones. I don't know if you're chosen or not, but I'm definitely, I got it. I got it. I'm one of the many anointed ones. I'm a golden child for sure. For sure. For sure, for sure. You can tell, just look at my lifestyle. Look at the money I make. Look at the kind of car I drive. And I ain't boasting and bragging. Only people that are haters and naysayers look at somebody excited about what they've accomplished in life, call it bragging. I can't stand that mindset. Look, punch you in your face. I can't stand mindsets like that. It's like, go sit your sensitive ass down someplace. Ain't nobody bragging. I'm speaking facts. There's a difference. Because see, when you bragging, you boasting, and you talking about a bunch of stuff that ain't really true. I speak facts. Averaging 10,000 a month. I speak facts. I can show you. I can show you the numbers. Y'all go check it out. I'm now making money on this here YouTube. My little stuff is kind of blowing up. Over on Facebook, Meta done sent me like $238 last month, and I ain't did nothing but just posting my amazing Marcel ironworks that I do. And it's going viral. I got 3 posts now that done hit over 1 million views. Some of y'all can't even hit 1,000 views. But if you want that in your life, holla, dollar. And I get you some dollars in your pocket too. The shape up is just important as the low taper. You ain't never lied. And they are pricing themselves out of a job too. They sure are. Everybody's selling something. That's why I'm natural. Sharon, we got to talk about that word, because you are not natural, baby. You came up out your mother's coochie. So you're not natural. That whole community had me so far underwater and drowning that I couldn't see straight. I used to think that if something said natural on the front of it, that meant that there was no chemicals. I didn't know that there was a whole list, a whole auto bank of chemicals in something that they call natural. Then people started calling their hair natural. That was confusing because I'm like, natural means you ain't got no chemicals in your hair. And there's a gang of chemicals in the tap water, so we're clearly not natural, and we don't come from nature, because the definition of natural says that it comes from nature, and the second definition of natural says it's non-man-made. Our hair, skin, and ourselves are clearly man-made. Our mom and dad made us, and we came up out of a coochie coo. We didn't come up out the earth. So to call us, our skin, your hair, natural, I hate to tell you, so many women misspeak with that word. And I have to redirect our brains to understand you are lying. That's just lying. Don't be lying. Don't be out here lying, Miss Sharon. Quit calling your hair natural, girl. You either non-relaxed, virgin, maybe, baby, but you're not natural. Our children are listening. I have a granddaughter. She gets on this here YouTube and she's listening to us older women telling a bunch of lies. We got to stop that, because my granddaughter be like, I talked to Miss Sharon. Sharon said she's natural. Kids actually believe what we're saying. Now, if that makes you all giddy and warm inside to know that you're misleading our youth because you're misspeaking, we're nothing alike. I did the research. That's why I had to check myself and get into these books. Like, what am I saying? What is our hair? And they know 4C. 4C is a level 4 copper. A level 4 copper. It says nothing about your hair. So many people walking around here and they confused when they say it. I think my hair, they always give 2 letters. I think it's a 4B, 4C. You sound confused when you use that legend. That says nothing about your hair. So remember, natural only describes plants, flowers, trees, and fruits because those are the only things that come from nature. Nothing in the hair care industry is natural. So I hate to advise you of that, but it's true. So if you want to continue misspeaking and lying and confusing our youth, ain't nobody gonna take you to jail. You gotta take that to the grave with you. Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday to ya! I'm good with my fingers and thumbs. That's what's up. Ooh, Holy Ghost, you kind of nasty. I don't drink soda. Haven't been since COVID. Oh, Holy Ghost, I'm so proud of you, baby. Have you subscribed? Maybe you should hire me as your mental coach because we need to talk about you drinking enough water. You know how many people that just said, forget it, I ain't gonna drink no water? They really got a bad inside situation. So I'm very proud of you, Holy Ghost, for loving yourself. Because you know how many people out here don't love themselves? Can't stand themselves? That ain't me. I love myself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm proud of you. Very, very proud of you. Sure, it's not my birthday. My sis took my phone. Dang. So it is bad for you. It is. What is your job? I'm a holistic hair and scalp restoration practitioner with lifestyle benefits. That's what I am. G-Man said, hey, everybody, I would like to say to everyone a happy skiddies or whatever Mother's Day. That's what's up. Hi. My Andes trimmers cost like $125. That's what's up, Holy Ghost. I wish I was at the shop. I'd show you my gold ones. I got gold clippers and trimmers, and I got all gold guards too. Get some breakfast. Why are you doing YouTube? Who does breakfast? I'm holistic. I don't eat breakfast. That's breaking your fast. That makes you chunky. People that eat breakfast are usually a little on the chunkier side because you ain't even pooped out what you ate last night and you just dumping more food into your body, into your intestines. That's not smart to do that. So see, as a holistic practitioner, I advise you of these things and then provide you with the holistic alternative solution. Like, just drink water in the morning until you poop. Then maybe you can go and eat some more food. But I'd be like, what you trying to do? Get chunky? That's what you do when you eat breakfast. You get chunky. Just look, pay attention and just look around. People that eat breakfast, they're a little chunky. They're chunky dunks. There's a reason why. Let's get it. It's Mother's Day. Why are you on here doing all this? Because my kids is grown and I'm a single woman. That's why. Shoot. Most of y'all got minors still, not me. Shoot, that's why. And I'm monetized. So every time I get on here, I'm making money. That's why. Ain't doing nothing else. Ain't got no clients. Shoot. Don't be hating on my channel because you ain't monetized. True. You probably ain't hardly got no subscribers. I got over 3,000 rocking with me. It ain't a lot, but I don't need a lot. But I got, you know what I'm saying, my full monetization, and I only did it in 4 months. Some of y'all on here probably have no clue on how to get monetized. This might be something you want to hire me for. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what I did and show you my numbers, show you how much money I'm getting deposited into my accounts from social media. You feel me? Or you may say, forget that. I don't care. I don't need no extra money. I don't want to be monetized. I just want to get on here and waste my time. That's fine. But if you want to know how to elevate, let me know. Bishop said, baby, you deserve to have an ego. You paid the cost to be the boss. And Jesus does too. Beautiful woman indeed. Bishop, I love you. I love you, Bishop. And I've been following you. I see you getting out on the town. You like to wear your gold. Oh, I don't know if it's gold, but I know you like to wear your chains. So shout out to you, Bishop. What state are you in? Because, you know, I get around. I travel a lot now, so I might pull up on you because I be all over the place. Ooh, I don't be selling myself, Sharon. What you talking about? I got off the corner years ago, Sharon. Shoot, I used to be over on Colfax here in Denver. I made good money too, because my shaboing boy, my snatch is good. So I was making good money when I used to sell myself, but I don't sell myself no more. I don't do that. I don't even sell my products in my business. That stuff sells itself, Sharon. That's how anointed I am. I don't have to be on here doing what other people do. I get to get on here and act crazy without no makeup on and without doing my hair because people love it. And I inspire others. People like my attitude. People like my energy. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody does because there's a lot of haters and naysayers in the world. Sharon, I don't know if you're one of her, but it's okay if you are. I still love you. I love haters. I love naysayers. I love liars. No, I don't. I can't stand a liar. But I'll rock with a naysayer because I know I can change their mindset. I love myself too, Holy Ghost. Well, thank you, General. Linda, someone is trying to reach you. Linda, thank you. It's spring. I'm allergic to pollen. Girl, you're so pretty. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, my love. King Von! Shout out to King Von, one of my long-term tribal members. Von was rocking with me before we even built the hut, huh, Von? Von was following me over on TikTok. Shoot, do y'all know TikTok banned me? Because I was educating on how to properly hydrate and how to avoid going to a doctor, and they didn't like that. They didn't like that at all. I was telling everybody how to avoid diabetes, how to get rid of your high blood pressure, how to get rid of your headaches, how to get rid of your weight, because that's something a lot of people are struggling with nowadays, is that weight situation. How to get rid of your man, your cheating wife. I would go over everything. I'd have like 10, 20,000 people watching me on TikTok. So they definitely did not like my growth. I was never cussing, never doing nothing crazy. I was never sitting in my car acting homeless, asking for a bunch of people to send me money type of stuff. I was just educating. They didn't like that. So they banned me, banned my whole account. Like, all right, I did them like this. Bye. Give them the deuces. Well, first, you're supposed to give them this finger, then this finger, because it's supposed to be like F you, then deuces. My little cousin did like this the other day. He knew what he was doing. He was like, all right, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. There is a difference between overthinking and deep thinking. Respect other people's privacy so they can respect yours. Other people's privacy? Ain't no privacy on social media. What you talking about? Final destination? Ain't no privacy on here. Not enough people care about themselves inside and out. That's right. Yeah, twerk that thing. 50 Cent versus Big something. Y'all just be saying stuff. I don't give my money away. Only my grandchildren and my daughter. Uh-oh, I done triggered Sharon. I can sense her spirit. I don't give my money away. All right. You're 38? No, I'm 50, you guys. I ain't no young duck. I've been around. Farts? I don't be farting. I pass gas. Final destination. So many people say that. They think I'm Kamala Harris. Do I look like her or something? Oh, no. As the Brock says, know your roles and shut your damn mouths already. Damn, that's a good point. I never thought of the scalp needing to be exfoliated. Oh, yes, girl. And I sell the antidote. This is like the best exfoliator. It makes your scalp tingle, makes it feel warm, and then it kicks away any dandruff that you may have in place. This is what really is the way to gain more growth. The research shows it. This is like raking the grass. You got to rake the grass in order for you to get all of that debris off of the surface so that the new growth can come through. It's the same analogy. So thanks for pointing that out, because beauty school didn't think about it. Hell, beauty school ain't teaching nobody scalp care. Shoot, except for me. I'm the only one teaching holistic scalp detoxing. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, y'all. Y'all been saying a lot, and I couldn't even get to them all because I gotta pee. And I want to get off of here because it's now 6:30 in the morning. Yep, the sun is up. And I have a lot of individuals that are reaching out to me because it's Mother's Day. So I'm going to get off of here. Thank you, Anthony Lee. Thank you, my love. You fine too. Sure. You get at me, I'm going to get right back at you. Sure. You feel me? What's up, Aaron? Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't see you at first. I have all these other new people that was distracting me. What's up, Lafayette? Hi, baby. What's up, Tribe? All right, let's check in. Y'all give me a second. But Tribe, you know what to do. Yes, I gotta pee. And I'm online. Because I drink water. Woo, and I pee like a racehorse. I be peeing like 20 ounces at a time. I'm coming back, don't trip. I'm coming back. Now let's talk about y'all. You know what I'm saying? When's the last time y'all got y'all's dandruff lifted off your scalp? Who's even checking your scalp to see if you've got any dandruff? Because guess what? Everybody got some. Kids got dandruff. White people got dandruff. Black people got dandruff. Old people got dandruff. Everybody that comes in to book with me got scalp buildup. It's just a matter of how much it is or where it is, but everybody has it. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just certain bodies, but it's everybody. And I show this when they come and book with me because I'm the only one in Colorado offering, not only one. Shout out to Miss Shani. Shout out to my daughter because I've trained 2 other people here in Denver that are actually doing the work. I've trained so many others that was like, it's too hard, Miss Tanya. It's too hard. You got to be tough to do what I do. We ain't no punks. My daughter ain't no punk, and neither is Shani. You got to have tough skin to care, to step into hair care. If you're a punk, then you need to keep styling because at that point, you're not caring about your clients. You're just styling them, right? And make sure you drink half your body weight of artesian water. And if you don't know where to get artesian water from, it sounds like you need to hire me as your mentor because not only am I going to tell you where it's at in your state, but I'm also going to give you the tea on how to obtain the rights to the water so you can go and fill up as many jugs as you want to. And this is becoming the way of the world, my people. I am the Sankofa, you feel me, for us. I'm bringing back the past to the present because we too distracted thinking purified water is pure water and you think alkaline water is special and you think spring water ain't tap water. You feel me? You think it's special or something. We need to talk. I'm like your mother of hair care. I'm not scared of you, and I'm not afraid to get on you, any of you either. Your mom is probably scared of you. Your doctors are scared of you, but I'm not. I'm not. And I've been through already what you're going through. You see, I'm already up here at the top. I'm already in my promised land. If you're still struggling and trying to get to your promised land, or you want to get to your next level and you're just having a hard time doing it by yourself, you don't have to hire me. Go find you a mentor and get you some help because you can't do it by yourself. I know you think you know everything, but you don't. I know you think you can run your business by yourself, but you can't. The most businesses that are struggling are ran by themselves, and that's why they're struggling, because they think the business is ran by one person. I have a team. I don't run my business by myself. So these are some of the things that you got to hear that your mama ain't going to tell you. Your cousin ain't telling you none of this because they don't care, right? You need me in your life. So if that's you, the link is in the description. Go ahead and book your free 30-minute consultation with me. And let's talk about how I can help you get to your next level, okay? All right. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. And Deuces. That's what's up. Everybody, reach out to me. Google me, Tanya Does Hair LLC, or click the link in the description. My cell phone number is within that link. My address is within that link. My services is within that link. My mentoring and training option is in that link. You also can purchase the brush in that link. You also can purchase my Water Beauty Solution, which is the new holistic hydration treatment. Y'all need to get ready. Change is on the way. Help is here. All right, deuces. I'll hold a coyote, honey. Deuces.